One spring morning, I, Hannah, a 29-year-old graphic designer, opened an email from my sister, Claire, that hit like a punch. The words "socially unfit" glared at me. My sister didn't want my quiet nature to embarrass her at her wedding in front of her fiancé Caleb's high society family. Instead of begging, I did something radical. I booked a solo retreat to the tiny coastal town of Yachts, Oregon, for the exact dates of the wedding. The shadow in the spotlight was always the shadow to Claire's spotlight. She was the golden child. My parents' preference was clear. Claire's social wins got full attention. My quiet moments were barely noticed. The wound never healed after my 12th birthday, when I overheard my mother express disappointment that I wouldn't try harder to be outgoing. By high school, I was the artist with severe social anxiety. My awkward pauses became a running joke at home. The Hannah moment. We drifted apart. Claire embraced corporate life. I excelled in design. While her updates of Paris client dinners dazzled our parents, my achievements got quick nods. I always left feeling like a footnote. Claire met Caleb, and their engagement was glamorous. When the formal invitation arrived, my name wasn't on it. I called Claire, who confirmed the truth. No mistake, Hannah. Caleb's family is particular, and we had to make tough choices. The next morning, her cold email arrived. Your social struggles would stand out. I can't risk you making us look bad. This is my day, and it needs to be perfect. I called my parents, hoping for outrage, but they were resigned. It's Claire's day. We're still going, of course. She's our daughter. The implication shattered me. I booked the cottage and yachts, feeling a rush of freedom. The morning I left, my mom called, worried I'd be lonely at home. I deleted the message and drove, the knot in my chest loosening. The quiet revolution, at Yachts. The cottage was perfect. I walked the beach, let the waves drown out Claire's cruel words, and felt I was exactly where I should be. Saturday, the day of the wedding, I chose myself. I hiked a coastal trail, keeping my phone on airplane mode. In the evening, I treated myself to dinner. Being alone didn't feel small. It felt like a quiet revolution. Back at the cottage, I found 18 missed calls and 30 texts. I called my friend Mia. Caleb ditched Claire at the altar. Mia explained that Caleb's sister, Sophie, who also has social anxiety, noticed my absence. When Caleb found out Claire uninvited me by calling my anxiety an embarrassment, he lost it. He told Claire it showed who she really was and called off the wedding. My phone rang. It was Caleb. I owe you an apology, he said. I had no idea. Claire's attitude, it showed me a side of her I couldn't ignore. I sat in the dark. Part of me wanted to comfort Claire, but the part that had chosen myself knew that would pull me back into the toxic cycle. I texted Mia. I'm staying here a few more days. I'll talk when I'm back. Rebuilding the family, the next morning I answered my mom's call. Hannah, where are you? Claire's a wreck. She needs you. Why now, Mom? I asked calmly. Why am I suddenly important when I was disposable before? I needed a family that didn't see my quietness as a flaw. I held firm. I would talk to Claire after I returned Wednesday. Over the next 2 days, I leaned into my boundaries, realizing they were necessary. On Thursday, I met Claire. I'm so sorry, she cried. I have no excuse. Why, Claire? I asked. I was jealous of you, she confessed. You built a life that's real. I pushed you away because you reminded me of what I'm not. I set clear boundaries for our future relationship. The next weekend, I met my parents. I held my ground, explaining how their preference for Claire's extroversion had caused the family dysfunction. I needed you to value me as I am, I said. Slowly, they listened. A few months later, Claire and I were rebuilding. My beach treasures still sit on my windowsill. A quiet reminder that choosing myself was the start of everything. I didn't need revenge, I just needed to be me.